Skepta, Fred again, London, the visualizer. We get right into this joint. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to work.
I come alive in the night time. I got tequila, she was sipping on the white wine. She looks better than when I see her on the timeline. That's why the haters are hating on the sideline. When I see him in person, it's all love though. Spider-Man like, yo, walk on, done no.
Man, this man, Skepta, bro. I'm like, one of what? How is it that there is nothing Skepta can get on and he doesn't walk it down? And do you know who Fred again reminds me of? James Blake. He sort of reminds me of him. Like, I feel like Skepta and Fred again is Dave and James Blake.
Love though. Spider-Man like, yo, walk on, done no.
And I love that's like the hip hop in him, that's the grime in him, that's the just proud of who he is, but never being afraid to experiment. Like, bro, just always be in a different pocket. And I was at A$AP Rocky's concert in Las Vegas. And when Praise the Lord came on, oh my God, you would have thought that song came out today. And I always just be thinking like, man, Skepta is a mega. He got joints that ring off like that. As much as I don't think there's another UK artist that has songs that go crazy in America the way Praise the Lord does. Obviously, it's a A$AP Rocky song, and you can go Central C, like Sprinter. When Sprinter comes on in the club, we go crazy. Shit like that goes on. But I'm like, bro, I've never seen energy like that. Like, nigga, I'm talking about like the mosh pit. People are like throwing each other, whooping it. A$AP Rocky ended up getting punched in the mosh pit. It was that crazy. It was that crazy. He ended up punching a nigga back. Yeah.
Spider-Man like, yo, walk on, done no. Something like Quavo, the treat me like the honcho. She knows the city is mine. Where you wanna go? When I walk in the room, please don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
No briefcase, but you know I mean business. Every girl of mine, I'ma do it like Chip did.
Nah, hold on. He said, hey, girl of mine, you gonna do it like Chip did. Jamal, how do you feel about Skepta hopping on this joint in London? Okay. Yeah, you can't say that on YouTube anymore. Yeah, you can't say you gonna get flagged. You say that, Jamal. I'ma just say he like it a lot.
Tonight, every girl of mine, I'ma do it like Chip did. Tonight's a movie, I'm feeling like Idris. I gotta keep it a bucket on my children.
Does everybody know Idris Elba is like a dope rapper? Does everybody know that? Is that common knowledge to all the Brits? Because, nigga, in America, we ain't know that.
Tonight's a movie, I'm feeling like Idris. I gotta keep it a bucket on my children are listening. I know the system's rigged, but your daddy ain't bitching. I ain't scared to be the villain.
And we were just hearing about how Amber Rose had came out and told her kids that essentially it doesn't matter if you're black. There's no prejudice you're gonna deal with. And I wanted to say B word, please. But I'm like, how you raise your kids as incorrectly as I think they are, it might be. It's your prerogative. They're your children, as long as you're not causing them any direct harm, as much as that will. But I believe that as a black man in anywhere, you should teach your kids this shit. I actually think even any race, you should teach your children this. This world is not fair. It is very rigged. It is very rigged. It is way easier for a person who is making like millions of dollars to end up making tens of millions of dollars, which exponentially is way more than someone to go from like making 50,000 to 250,000, which is a difference of $200,000 or a difference of $9 million. But it tells you the opportunities, the education, the resources that are awarded to the rich in this world. So you should know, if you aren't the 1%, and even now, but not fuck that, y'all good. But if you ain't the 1%, bro, this game's rigged against you. This game is rigged against you. But that don't matter. You ain't gonna whine about it. You ain't gonna complain. And sometimes you is with your homies. You gonna want to feel like, what was me? But the only way to win is to just keep fighting. To realize that in a lot of these situations, you're gonna have to work 10 times as hard as everybody else to just get the credit that they might get. To be looked at people who are way less qualified than you, to be looked at as better than you because of how they look, or maybe how they speak, or what language they speak, or what religion they are, or what religion you are. But in reality, that is the cards we have. And when you get an opportunity, that's why it's so important, and that's why I have such a problem with so many content creators, because when you get the opportunity, you should also try to make a change. When you get an opportunity, you should always say when you think something is wrong. And I'm not saying you have to be the moral police, and I'm not saying you need to turn your reactions into a political diatribe, but my nigga, you be seeing it. It's being spoke about in the music, but for some reason, y'all niggas never seem to pause on them bars. For some reason, you niggas never seem to stop on those bars when we have to have those real discussions and real conversations.
I can't play a victim. They watch me like I ain't scared to be the villain because I can't play a victim. They watch me like a TV show and they're binging. Yeah. Yo, Fred, I don't think they heard me. London boy, I set trends, I'm early. Could have been Mains, could have been Burberry. I ain't got to talk, these girls wanna chirps me. Boyfriends wanna hurt me. I just smile like I just came back from Turkey. They can't touch me, the gang too.
He said, I just smile like I just came back from Turkey. Hey, what's up with you niggas going to Turkey, coming back with new hair, new skin, new teeth? Charlie? Hold on. Don't tell, I just did a fire in the booth. This man right here is the most egregious offender. Look at Charlie. Look at this nigga right here. Look at this white man right here. You see him? And look at this nice Dominican man right over here. Same nigga, only difference is some money. No. Nah. Look at them teeth too. Damn right. I think this nigga look a little Middle Eastern right here, cuz. I'm like, damn. Cuz a little bit of, he is so racially ambiguous because he's on, like, bro, what? But yeah, that shout out to him. Turning himself Dominican.
30, clean up nice, but still I play dirty. So don't waste my time, cause a gal on my line. She was the freak of the week, Monday I'll be back on my grind. You put money on my head, but it don't make sense, cause I've had cash on my mind. They send threats, but really I'm fine. I dodge rain and I chase sunshine. Grab me a pack and I'm flying. I jumped off the jet, gave a tip to the pilot. Gave money to the homeless man and I did it in private.
Oh God.
You can see he's
say it again.
And I chase sunshine. Grab me a pack and I'm flying. I jumped off the jet, gave a tip to the pilot. Gave money to the homeless man and I did it in private. You can see he's acting for the socials, really.
They used to say in my village, man, when you do something, don't ask for thanks, because when you get thanks, right, you can either get your thanks right now or you can get it later. And that's one of the realest shit I've heard. Sometimes you do some real shit just to do some real shit. We ain't gotta write a story, make a video about none of that. We just do some real shit, keep it pushing. We never even talk about it again.
Quiet. They ain't eating at all, them boys on a diet. They want a reaction, I'm giving them silence. Told my brother, leave your phones at home when you're giving them violence. That's just a little guidance. It's 2 a.m, I'm up studying.
I told my brothers, leave. What that nigga said? Leave your phones at home when you're.
Leave your phones at home when you're giving them violence. That's just a little guidance. It's 2 a.m, I'm up studying science. Them boy that sleep like Bible. I come alive in the night time. I got tequila, she was sipping on the white wine. She looks better than when I see her on the timeline. That's why the haters are hating on the sideline. When I see them in person, it's all love though. Tap him up like, yo, walk on, done no. I'm like Quavo, the treat me like the honcho. She knows the city is mine, where you wanna go?
Jamal, go 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 Jamal. And the Dominican, K-Buddy's family love you. Hit that thumbs up button. This was a certified vibe check. Salute, we out of here.